The new functional modification we added is customers returning items. Customers have the option to return the items of purchased orders within 10 days. The customer may return the entire order or only portions of the order, and the system users can adjust the return requests as well. So we first enter some necessary information to purchase an order named Purchase A for the store publics. And let's see the orders now. Now let's purchase this order. Since the purchase is done, let's see the orders of this store and the customers and the stores. You can see there are no orders, and the customers have paid for the order. The credits are transferred from the customer to the store. And let's now try to return this for order. So we use the command start return. Let's see this return request. You can see the item are added to the return request. And let's conduct this return. Let's see the return request of this store again, and you can find there is no return request left. Let's see the stores and customers. You can see the credits are transferred from the store back to the customers, and this return is fully returned now. Well, next we will try to return an order partially. First, we enter some information to the system and make an order of the store Kroger named Purchase A. And now let's see the details of this order. We can see that there are two items on the list. One is cheesecake and another is pot roast. Before purchasing this order, let's see the details of stores and customers. And now let's purchase this order. Let's see the details again. And we can see that the credits have been transferred from the customer to the store. And now let's return partially this order. So we use the command start return, and the type is partial. We want to return cheesecake, so we use return item. And let's see the detail of these returns. And then we want to conduct this return request, so we use conduct return. But we needed to assign the pilot for the drawer first, so we use fly drawer to do so. Before finally returning this request, we want to see the details of pilots and drawers first. Now let's conduct return. Okay, so let's see the final results of this returning progress. First, let's see the stores and the customers. So the credits for the cheesecake has been transferred from the store to the customer, which means the return has been done. And let's see the detail of pilots and jaws. Well, the corresponding changes have been applied to both pilot and jaw. So that means we successfully returned this order partially, and that's it. Now I will show you how to use the command adjust return for the function returning items. First, let's enter some information and generate an order. Please see the order purchase A, and there are 2 items on it, and let's purchase it now. And then let's make a return request for that order. And this is partially. Let's see the details. There is no items. And then we use the adjust return function. And let's see the result. All items have been added to the return request. Now I will show you some error test cases of this function returning items. First, we can see the current status of the system. Let's first see the stores. There are only 2 stores, Kroger and Publix. Let's see their orders. And now let's see the error test cases. First, let's see star return command. We first give a non-existing store identifier and a non-existing order identifier and a non-existing draw identifier. Now let's make a valid requirement of request. And when we repeat this command, it will tell us that the order has already been returned. And let's see if we add item to the return request. We give a non-existing store identifier and a non-existing return identifier and a non-existing item identifier. This means that this item is not on the list of the original order, so it cannot be returned. And the return has already been returned. The item has already been returned since we've made a for requirement of return. And next, conduct return error cases. Still, we give a non-existing store identifier and non-existing return identifier. And this drawing needs a pilot. Finally, it's adjust return error cases. Still, we give a non-existing store identifier and return identifier. And that's all possible errors happening on the function returning items.